All right, y'all, world, we back with another one. Check this out today on my YouTube channel. We're going over Pyro. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for your boy Yon World. Today on my channel, we talking about PYROMATIC. I want to go over everything about this cryptocurrency in this video. It's a live video, right? We're going over the tokenomics. I'm gonna make a price prediction on Pyro. And I'm gonna tell y'all everything that's coming up with this project, why you should be bullish on it. I'm super bullish on Pyro. It's an innovative smart contract on the Ethereum blockchain, right? It's a new smart contract, a new burn smart contract. And on this video, I'm about to explain everything about Pyro. And if anybody have any questions about Pyro, we are live. Y'all can comment in the live comment section. If you're watching this on a replay, leave a comment in the comment box below. I'll be sure to get back to you. Now, Pyro, what makes Pyro so special, right? Why am I so bullish on this token, right? Pyro is the first total supply burn coin, right? It's a total supply burn token on the Ethereum blockchain. Every buy and sell, Pyro burns 6% off of the blockchain, right? And if you've been in cryptocurrency the past 2 years, you would know the burn tokenomic is the hottest tokenomic in cryptocurrency. There's no tokenomic that's better than the burn tokenomic, right? It gives these projects utility. It makes them, deflationary, right? But the thing about all of the current burn tokens is they currently do what's called a buyback burn, right? Where a certain amount during the buy and sell is sent to a dev wallet, and then the dev then buys back the cryptocurrency and sends it to a dev wallet. The thing about Pyro, when we zoom in on the ether scan right here, this is called the ether scan, right? The blockchain. And what Pyro does is it burns the max total supply off of the blockchain, right? And this is something that you could check. You could check all of your favorite burn tokens and you won't see this happening, right? Burning directly from the max total supply. This, by Pyro doing this, it makes the remaining Pyro more valuable. It causes a Bitcoin-like price squeeze. When trading volume is positive, right, and it's more buy pressure than sell pressure, the price of Pyro can get crazy high because of the tokenomics, right? Every time somebody buys or sells, it makes the total supply of the token go down, right? And how the price is determined in cryptocurrency is based on the max total supply and the pooled ETH. So as long as Pyro is growing as a community, right, with these tokenomics, it's always gonna go up in price value, right? Even if it takes it a long time, like even if people not really getting what I'm talking about right now as far as like the tokenomics, Pyro, as long as it's experiencing trading volume, whether it's $50,000, $100,000 a day, until we get into the millions of dollars in trading volume, as long as it's experiencing trading volume daily, it's going to be burning the supply, and the remaining Pyro is always going to become more valuable, like in the sense of the tokenomics. And let me just show you. So on the ether scan, on the blockchain, you could track this. I haven't refreshed this since early this morning, right? I made a video early this morning, a YouTube short. Yeah, make sure y'all check out my channel, the YouTube shorts, man. So when I refresh this, you're gonna see this number change, right? You about to see this number right here, the max total supply change. I'm about to refresh it right now. Bam, right? Now the last three changed. If you refresh, go back, you can see every time somebody buy and sell Pyro, right, the total supply is dropping, right? The total supply is dropping. It went from 644 or 645,000 to 644,000. So Pyro is continuously burning, right, on every buy and sell, making this project something special, man. Is really gonna go up in value, and like it's burning off the blockchain. So if we check right here, this is how you can read it. Like I'm teaching y'all how to read the blockchain, because some people don't, like a lot of these crypto influencers or people that y'all watch about cryptocurrency, they don't really show y'all this. So on the blockchain, you can see like after every transaction, Pyro is being sent to this null address, right? It's a certain amount that's always being sent to this null address. And this is a different null address. This is the total supply burn null address, right? When you see all of these zeros. Now the original, let me show you the original because it's even on Pyro's. If you look at the holders for Pyro, you will see that Pyro does have a dead wallet. So you're probably like, what do you mean Pyro isn't burning to a dead wallet when I see a dead wallet in the holders? This is from Pyro being partnered up with these different coins that agree to burn Pyro, right? One thing about Pyro, they was leasing out the burn bot, which is something new. You know, if you in crypto, you know about the Bobby bot, but they got the burn bot. So they was leasing out the burn bot and leasing out the smart contract to different coins, and that's why it's a dead wallet here. But if you look at the address, it's different than the null address that you're seeing in the transfer section, right? The null address in the transfer section got a bunch of zeros, and that's Pyro burning off of the blockchain, right? So we could do some price predictions. Like you could simulate what the price would be at different market caps, and you can see, like, based on your current holdings, how much Pyro you would need, you know, to reach a certain goal you may have, because Pyro is gonna go up in value. Like over time, I'm gonna continue to talk about this project because I feel like it's special with cryptocurrency. But as trading volume increases, Pyro will burn, and it will cause a Bitcoin like price squeeze, right? Something else coming out with Pyro, they also releasing a staking platform. They're coming out with NFTs, and they about to get listed on certain exchanges. So it's still super early on this project. And to understand Pyro, you really have to understand tokenomics, right? You got to understand tokenomics, right? There's a lot of reason to be hyped up about this project, you know, but please take time out to understand the tokenomics and how this shit gonna work, because in months time, like it's literally programmed for success. If you understand, like, as long as it's experiencing daily trading volume for the next 3 to 4 months, you know what I'm saying, which it will, and it's gonna surpass that time. It's gonna Pyro gonna blow up, right? But as long as it's continue to experience daily trading volume, this project gonna go crazy, y'all. So let me pull up another screen real quick. Let's go to the Pyro chart real fast, just so y'all can see where it's currently at, right? PYROMATIC, right? This is the chart of Pyro right here. And as you can see, Pyro is sitting at, let me scroll up, sitting at $2.14. So it's a great entry point on Pyro. Currently 1.5 million in market capital, 197,000 in liquidity. And something that Pyro is doing, right, as Pyro burns more of the total supply, because the price of a token is determined based on the max total supply and the pooled ETH. So as Pyro burns, it becomes more valuable, like at lower market cap. So right now, right, at a $1.5 million market cap, Pyro is sitting at $2.14. But the first time it ever hit 1.5 million, it was $1.50 for Pyro. So that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Like the first time it ever hit 1.5 million, the first time Pyro ever hit 1.5 million, it was like $1.50. Now Pyro is sitting at $2.14 at that same market cap. So it's becoming more valuable at lower market caps because of the tokenomics, right? You have to understand this to really understand what you're looking at, because I know it's popular, right? I know it's meme coin phase, DGen plays, right? But Pyro, this token is more similar to Bitcoin, like how the value of it goes up and how it has a limited supply, right? The thing about Pyro too, the contract is renounced. So it's programmed to work like this forever. Like as long as it lives on the Ethereum blockchain, and the LP is going to get extended, but right now it's locked for 2 years. So even that's bullish. Like most cryptocurrency projects, they only lock in their LP for like 3 months, right? So Pyro LP locked for 2 years already. So that's bullish. And it's going to get extended to over 600 years, right? It's a lot of reasons to hold this, to feel confident in your investment. Like, I know some people, they may have bought the top of Pyro, right? They may have bought the top, but right now is a good time to accumulate if you, no matter when you got in, because the thing about Pyro is like whenever you got in, the total supply has reduced since then. So even if you bought yesterday, the total supply has changed and is reduced and is making what you have more valuable if you understand this project is going to be here, right? The liquidity you lock for 20 months. So even if when Pyro run for the next 20 months, like where do you think the price is going to be at? Just experiencing daily trading value, right? And what this also doing by burning the token, it makes the liquidity to market cap ratio healthy. Like that, if you look at it, right, that's over like a 10 to 1. That's like a 9 to 1 market cap to liquidity ratio right there. So if you if you really do all of the math, it's a lot that you got to learn with Pyro. But if you do all of the math, you will see how this token is going to go up in value over time. Like Pyro has the potential to reach over $100 per coin. And right now that's $2 per coin. So you just really got to do the math and understand this. We go back out. All right, let's go back out. All right. Pyro sitting at $1.14, but let's go to a profit simulator. Let me look at some of these comments first. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. You know, we got 44 people live. Shout out to Jeff, the producer. All right, Jan, you do great work, brother. Thank you for the education you've given us. Hey, shout out to everybody in the live stream. We got 5 Spot in the building, right? CPA guy. Pyro's been on fire today. Yeah, Pyro been running today. We definitely gonna go past the all-time high. The all-time high for Pyro was $10.60, right? So we definitely gonna go past the all-time high with this project, man. Man, 1K would be nice. 1K Pyro. Shout out to G Pyro on the run. Yeah, Pyro was running, right? Pyro was running this morning. We almost hit $2.50 earlier. Somebody sold all the way out. They sold their entire Pyro bag, 3.8 ETH, right? But there was some big buys coming in this morning, 1.5 ETH, another 1 ETH buy. Somebody sold 3 ETH, right? Pyro would probably be at $3 if them people didn't sell, right? But 2 people sold out their entire position. You know, it's a free market. I always tell people to take profit. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you in these cryptocurrency projects, take profit. You know, make sure you are securing yourself in the real world. But right now, I think it's a little premature to sell Pyro. But everybody got their own opinion. But if you really understand the tokenomics of this, it's super early. Like it's super early, right? What I'm showing y'all. But everybody, we all just gotta be educated on what we're looking at, right? So we go up. Let me read some more of these comments. Jan still trying to get in your TG. Where can I email you? I'm gonna make an updated link for the Telegram today for everybody. Every time I make an updated link, people say they have problems getting in, but I'm gonna make an updated link. Now is the time to buy. Definitely now is the time to buy, right? Top 300 holder, buying more tomorrow. Yeah, load up on Pyro. I really I really think y'all should get as much as you can, right? You don't have to like go all out, but it's just as much as you can afford, because if you got 100 to 200 Pyro, right, you'll be good. Let me pull up the price simulator for y'all real quick. All right, let me pull up this screen. Shout out to Adam Shelton for making this. But let me pull up this price profit simulation, right? This is something I like to look at, right? Because sometimes people need to understand the math and the visual. You know, they need to have a visual along with the math so you can see what the potential return would be. Like a lot of you, I could talk about it all day, but when you understand, like Pyro is the true burn token, right? It's a true burn token. Somebody just said, didn't I say the same thing about Cliff and Shiburai, right? Cliff was the first highly deflationary token, right? It was the first token that came out that was like, it's highly deflationary. So I was under the impression, right, that they were burning the token off the blockchain, but they weren't. What Cliff was doing was called a buyback burn, right? And that's different from what Pyro is doing. And I'm gonna go back to the blockchain and show you what I'm talking about. Shiba Rai was actually doing a true burn. Now Shiba Rai did do a true burn. They had 7 million coins. I'm gonna pull up Shiba Rai on the blockchain also. But both of those, Cliff did a buyback burn. That's what everybody is doing now. Like a lot of these projects, they do buyback burns, and I'm gonna show y'all that on the blockchain. But Shiba Rai was actually burning off of the blockchain. And in that project, I got in that project, it went from 12 cents all the way up to $25, right? And a lot of people got in early. A lot of people made some good money on that project, right? And Shiba Rai blew up, and that happened in like less than a month, right? But that was only because Shiba Rai had so much support. It had like all of the top callers. It had different whales in that project. So Shiba Rai blew up fast. Like it only took Shiba Rai a month to get to like $26. So it was crazy. But Pyro has the same potential with the community. So that's why I'm making these videos every day to educate the community, even if it's one by one. Like I feel like Pyro, it is gonna be brick by brick, right? Because it's a lot of people that's in that just want to sell and swing trade Pyro, because Pyro's so volatile. Like when big buys start coming in, the price shoots up quick, and you can make a lot of money fast, like with trading volume with Pyro, because of how the tokenomics set up. But it's going to stabilize. Like it's going to stabilize as the tokens reduce, right? It's all in the math for this project. But if we look at the profit simulator, you can see, right, Pyro at $7. You can look at the different amounts of Pyro. You would maybe want to acquire. I recommend at least 100 Pyro, but you can get whatever you feel comfortable with. You can see all of the different prices. Pyro at $10, Pyro at $20, right? Pyro at $35, Pyro $50, right? And all of these are possible, right? All of these numbers are possible. I'm gonna show y'all too the market cap calculator. We're gonna do that also on this video. But this video just going over price predictions, the tokenomics of Pyro, and if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask live on this video. So you can see Pyro, $50 Pyro, what it would be, $75 Pyro, what it would be, like what you would have. We got $100 Pyro. All right, this token has the potential to reach $100, per Pyro, right? And y'all know none of this is financial advice, but it's math and tokenomics, how this coin works. And when you invest in cryptocurrency, right, you should really invest in cryptocurrency with tokenomics. A lot of these coins have tokenomics. Like if they have a reflection, right, that's a tokenomic. If they have a liquidity tax, that's a tokenomic, right? And the newest tokenomic right now is the burn, right? It's like, I feel like the best way to do it though is from burning from the max total supply, because the people who really want to hold crypto, right? This holding nature of crypto, like you want to hold something that's going to go up in value. You want a token with a true supply burn, a true total supply burn, right? And that's what Pyro is bringing in the cryptocurrency. Like I said, it's a new innovative technology. It may seem like it's not accepted yet, but pay attention. So if we look at the profit simulator, you can see all of these different price points. One of the main price points, one of the big goals is 1 ETH, 1 Pyro. 1 ETH is around $1,500. So you could see what the potential return would be just with 100 Pyro if it was to get to $1,500, right? And a lot of people, you may be looking at this also like, a token can't get to, the price of Ethereum. A token on the Ethereum blockchain can't get to the price of Ethereum, but it can. So let me show you all that real quick. Then we're going to go back to the blockchain and show y'all the difference between Pyro, Burn, and these other tokens. So for the people who out there who don't believe like, a token can't get to $1,500, a token can't get to, the price of Bitcoin that's on the Ethereum blockchain, right? You have to look at X Fund. Like if you look at X Fund, right, this is just one token, right? If you look at X Fund, that's at $1,400, right, per token, right? And X Fund, you look at the total supply, it's only 9,000 X Fund, right? It's only 9,000 X Fund. So that influences the price, right? It's, if you understand how the price of tokens are priced in cryptocurrency, is based on the total supply and the pooled ETH, right? You can see how many ETH is in a pool. So they got 196 ETH in a pool, right? 196 ETH, and they only got 9,000 tokens, right? So this makes the price $1,400. So you can see that. And then another one is Xmine, right? These are two tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, right, that are close to the price of Ethereum or higher than the price of Ethereum, right? So if we look at Xmine, you can see, if we zoom in, you can see Xmine only has 10,000 total supply. It's only 10,000 in Xmine, and they have 1,400 pool ETH, right? They got 1,400 pool ETH. So what's happening with Pyro though? Every buy and sell, 6% of Pyro is being burnt, right? 6% of Pyro is being burnt. That's why every day on my Twitter, I post a tweet showing the current supply of Pyro. And if you go back, if you just go to my Twitter and search through the media, right? If you go back, you will see like the supply has been reducing. Like I was covering it ever since it was in a 700, like 700,000s, right? Now it's 644,000 Pyro left, right? It started off with 1 million Pyro. So every buy and sell, Pyro is reducing. So it's going to get to a number, right? I don't know the exact number, but I think it's going to be around like 300,000 to 400,000 Pyro. When it gets to like 300,000 to 400,000 Pyro, the price of Pyro is going to be way higher than it is right now. And every time somebody buys or sell Pyro, it's going to shoot the price up by dollars. It's going to, like right now, when somebody buy Pyro, it shoots it up by cents. Like if the buy is big enough, it can move it like a whole 50 cent, but right now it's moving it by cents. But as the supply of Pyro reduces, it's going to be moving it by dollars, right? And it's only going to take time. Like that's it, because how the tokenomics are set up and it's set in stone. Like everybody talking about a community project. This is a true community project because it's renounced, right? Nothing can be changed about this. Nothing can be changed about this. But when a community of a group of people believe in it, it can become way more valuable than what it is now. So that's why I'm constantly like promoting this, because it's an opportunity for a lot of people. Just if you can grab 100 Pyro, it's a crazy opportunity. So 100 Pyro right now is only $214. So it's a crazy opportunity. Let me show you the blockchain though. Let me show y'all the blockchain. I know a lot of people was saying like with this comment, didn't I say the same thing about Cliff? And I'm super bullish on burn tokens. So when I first got into the burn tokens or was becoming aware, I didn't realize they were doing the buyback burn. The way burn tokens are marketed, they market burn tokens like they really burning it off of the blockchain forever. Like that's how they marketing these burn tokens. Like this shit is gonna be gone forever, right? But it's not. It really don't work like that. So I had to learn a lesson. Like yeah, I made money. Yeah, I made money on Shiba Inu and Cliff, good money. But I had to learn that wasn't the burn token that I was looking for. Like Pyro was actually that burn token. So look, let me refresh Pyro again. Pay attention to this number. Pretty sure somebody bought or sold, but pay attention to the last 3 digits. I'm about to refresh this screen. Right, you saw how that dropped, right? It went from 333 to 323, right? So Pyro, every buy and sell is reducing off of the blockchain, and it's going to get to a point, right, where Pyro, it burns so much of the supply that every buy after that is shooting up by $1, $2, and it's going to be attractive for people that like to swing trade, but for the holder of Pyro, you're gonna be more benefited because this like the first tokenomic that actually protects the holder. Like if you somebody that want to hold a cryptocurrency for a couple months, and you know, because we buy these coins, you buy any cryptocurrency because you have the idea or you under the impression that it's gonna go up in value, right? That's why you buy any cryptocurrency. If you were buying a cryptocurrency just to think you was about to lose some money, you wouldn't be buying cryptocurrency. You buying cryptocurrency because you are under the impression that it's gonna go up in value. And Pyro is designed to go up in value on every buy and sell. So I'm literally showing y'all like the fucking hidden gem, but y'all gotta like open up your eyes and see it. So I know that take time, like it take repetition, you know. So I'm gonna just like, I don't mind teaching people, I really don't. So right, and Pyro, every time a buy happens, right, you can check the blockchain. Every time a buy happens, right, you see it a buy, then you see a portion of that going to a null address. And this 000, this null address is the total supply burn null address. So we look at some of my favorite burn tokens. All right, let's look at Vault. All right, Vault is a burn token. Hold on, let me refresh. What happened to my internet? Don't tell me my internet just. What happened? What happened? I don't know why this page just froze. Let me redo it. Ether scan Pyro. It ain't refreshing. I don't know why Ether scan not working right now. Let me read some comments though. Pyro is in a bull run while the market is down. Yeah. And the market is bearish. Like the overall market is bearish. I thought after the Ethereum merge, like I thought directly after Ethereum would be worth like $2,000 right now. But right now it's like 1,500. And I think the merge is gonna have, it's like more of a long-term effect. Like over time, we're gonna see that the merge did work, but I think people was expecting the merge. Like they're like, don't sleep, we watching the merge, don't sleep. Like it was about to be like a big ass price squeeze on Ethereum. You know, Ethereum go back to $4,000 or something. So I think a lot of people was thinking that, like when I was just looking on Twitter. But no, the merge is actually gonna the ETH merge is gonna take place over a period of time. It's gonna affect the price. So yeah, load your bags. Let me see it. It look like, hold on. So yeah, load your bags. It looked like it just fixed. Let me see. Look at Vault. All right, this is a token that does burn buybacks. Right, Vault got, what is that, 69 trillion, right? Or 69 quad. That's 69 quad. So Vault got a large supply, right? Vault got a large supply. And if we go to the top holders, right, you're gonna see, so it looks like they got a contract that's the top, but then you also see the dead wallet is up there too. So when Vault does a buyback burn, it's sent to the dead wallet, right? But you can check Vault on the Ether scan. This was another burn token that came out like right around the time of Clifford. All right, this came out in December of last year. But if you refresh Vault, right, every time you refresh it, the max total supply will always stay the same. Like you could check, you know, this number is gonna always stay the same. It's always gonna be the same amount of Vault, right, in total supply. So we go to Cliff. Let me somebody said something about Clifford, right? Clifford is the same thing. Clifford was is marketed as a burn token, highly deflationary, right? But it doesn't burn off of the blockchain. Cliff has 1 trillion, right? 1 trillion tokens. And if you refresh this, you can refresh this. Literally, you can refresh it 100 times, and you won't see the max total supply reduce. And that's what's different about Pyro than all of the other burn tokens. You go to the holders on Cliff, you can see, 37% is burnt in a dead wallet right here. Another one that I was bullish on was Shiba Ra. Like somebody said, Shiba Ra. I was super bullish on this, right? And as you can see, right, on Shiba Ra, they started off with 7 million, right? So Shiba Ra started off with 7 million. Right now the price is 23 cents because trading has been stopped on this, right? Trading has been stopped. But you can see Shiba Ra, they don't have a dead wallet, right? Shiba Ra don't have a dead wallet because they was actually burning off of the blockchain, right? And this price, Shiba Ra, it had went crazy. It went from 12 cent originally all the way up to like $26. But Shiba Ra was actually burning off of the blockchain, right? It was burning off the blockchain. It started off with 7 million coins. So the thing with Shiba Ra, it didn't work because something was wrong with the contract, the burn contract, and it didn't work properly. But why I'm bullish on Pyro is because it had that same burn mechanism, right? A Shiba Ra, but it works. Like it worked automatically. So let me read some more comments. Load up your bags, a price squeeze inevitable. Good Eve, brother. Hey, shout out to Abe, man. Love it. Love it. This project. Hey, shout out to Reginald. I got 3,000 Pyro Yon Mini Whale. Yeah, that's a legendary bag. If you got 3,000 Pyro, that's a legendary bag, man. That could be worth a lot of money in the future. So all I think about is Pyro. Yeah, this is the main token I'm focused on. I'm doing another live stream for a token coming up today called Collective, if anybody heard about it. But Pyro is the main token I'm bullish on, right? Pyro, like I feel like, throughout all the months, it's gonna be a lot of cryptocurrencies that come and go, right? You're gonna see cryptos that's here today, gone tomorrow, right? But Pyro is gonna be one of them tokens that we're gonna be talking about next year. We still gonna be talking about Pyro next year in 2023 because of how the tokenomics set up. It's gonna go up in price. It's definitely gonna go up in price. So, even if people can't see it now, I don't care if Pyro getting $70,000 a day, $80,000 a day in trading volume. As long as trading volume is happening, right? This token is working, right? It's a tokenomic that's providing an instant type of utility. It's nothing that you got to wait on. Every buy and sell is happening. So as long as trading volume happening, whether people getting in or getting out, the token is burning. So I'm bullish. I'm holding, right? I haven't sold any of my Pyro. I've been accumulating more, right? Load up Pyro, hold, trust the process. All right, big Pyro. All right. When you say off the blockchain, you mean, yeah, the blockchain this is the blockchain, Etherscan. All right, when they be like the blockchain, that's what this is, what I'm looking at right here. You could see everything on the blockchain. Every time a buy or sell occur, you can see it. You can see the top holders. You can see, right? What crypto was made to do was to provide like a ledger, a public ledger, right? A public record, basically. A ledger is like a record, a public record of everything that's going on, right? You could track everything. Like you could see, who bought what. You can go to my wallet. You can see when I first bought Pyro. Like it's designed to be a public ledger, right? Now I got an ENS, so I bought Pyro with my public wallet, so that's me. But it's cryptocurrency is decentralized. You don't know who is who. You don't know who is who on a chart, because it's just like numbers and letters and shit. But I got a public ENS. I'm a public figure, so it was like I bought from my public wallet too. I got wallets that y'all don't know, like that's not public, but still, like crypto, it was made for you to be able to see everything on the blockchain. This is the blockchain we'll be looking at, right? That's what it was here for. And it's also decentralized because like you really don't know who is who unless somebody be like, oh, that's my wallet. You know what I'm saying? Or if somebody got an ENS. Nah, like in cryptocurrency, that's something new. Like people be buying these ENS names. So I was doing the math. This burns almost 40,000 a month. That's math, bro. Yeah. One ETH, one Pyro. Shout out to KJ, you know, loyal member of the Yon World community. Other projects have done this before. No, they haven't. The only project that have done this before is Shiba Rai, and it didn't last longer than a month. Right? Trading is paused on it right now. You can't even buy it. So, you know, the devs kept saying they was gonna relaunch. They never relaunched. So, you know, no projects have done this before. The Vault and Pyro, yeah, bullish on Vault and Pyro, right? Let me pull back up the profit simulator for Pyro. What's good, Hayes, dude? Just loaded up some ETH. What y'all buying? Right? What are y'all buying? Because I'm buying Pyro. Even $50 Pyro is a good price point. Right? $50 Pyro. True Burns token, actually, yeah. The true burn is something that we haven't seen in cryptocurrency. You know, I know a lot of people don't know what it is because I watch everybody and I watch how they explain cryptocurrency. I watch, you know, how they talk, and a lot of people aren't really educated, right? They just probably got into a crypto project early, you know, yada yada boom, you know. But I be actually studying this shit, so you know, I understand like this is something new, right? There's definitely something new in cryptocurrency. All right. Mikoto. Yeah. Shout out to Mikoto. Was buying that. Boss, how much left in the Uniswap pool with 500 people buy a whole 100 Pyro as a pool swap? All right. That's how the price moves. You buy a whole, yeah. That's why I just feel like as we get more holders, even if they buy in small amounts, but they actually holding it, the price is going to go up. We just need more loyal holders, right? A lot of people got in Pyro early. They got out, you know, when they saw that $10 range profit, right? They got out around there. A lot of people got out when they saw that $8 profit, right? And, you know, some people sold big. Some people sold big, but the thing about Pyro, in that process, they burnt so many coins that'll never be back in circulation, right? When you sell a coin, when you sell any cryptocurrency, what happens is that the coins go back into the Uniswap pool, right? All of the coins that somebody sell go back into the Uniswap pool. So essentially, like if you in any other cryptocurrency project and any of the top wallets hold, they could damage the project like forever, right? But the thing about Pyro is that you actually like when somebody sell, they actually supporting the growth of Pyro because it's burning the tokens. Like when somebody sell Pyro, all of the tokens don't go back into the Uniswap pool. Like they get burnt. Like a portion of them does go back into the Uniswap pool, but 6% of every sale, you know, it gets taken out of the pool, right? So over time, it's gonna catch up with itself, and it's gonna be two supply shocks. Like when the Uniswap pool gets lower, right? That's gonna make the price go up, and you know, as the tokens burn naturally, once Pyro gets to like 400,000 Pyro, 300,000 Pyro, that's gonna cause a supply shock in itself when people buy and sell at those lower total supplies. So Mikoto. Yep, everybody go buy 100 Pyro. Yeah, just buy like 100 Pyro. I'm telling you, that's all you really need. Like, you know, it's gonna happen before we hit 100, before we hit 1,000. You know, X-Mine went to 100K. You know, it's like it's a lot of shit is possible in cryptocurrency, man. So much shit is possible in cryptocurrency. People just have to be educated and know what happens and know about tokenomics. How are these coins based? Like when you look at a token and it got a bunch of zeros, like you look at any token that got a 100 zeros in front of it, right? Is 9 times out of 10 the total supply is in the trillions or the quadrillions, right? That's how many tokens are in total supply when you see a token with a bunch of zeros, right? But if you see a token like Xmine that went to $100,000, like how did they get to $100,000 per token? It's because it's only 10,000 Xmine. Like it ain't that many tokens. So Pyro is designed to continuously reduce. Like it's never gonna get down to one Pyro, right? As the Pyro gets lower and lower, it's gonna become more difficult to burn, right? Because the price is gonna be higher. So people gonna be buying portions of a Pyro. People gonna be buying one Pyro in the future, like, and that's gonna be like a lot, you know. So just pay attention, like what's going on with the tokenomics, right? It's good that the price low right now means more tokens getting burnt. Yeah, it's good. It is good that the price is low. You know, it's easier for Pyro to burn when the price is low. But when the price is higher, it's more difficult, right? It's more difficult for it to burn because, you know, people are buying Pyro and it's more valuable, right? So, but it still will burn. It's still gonna burn, but at lower prices, it burns way faster. So even if we consolidate in the $2 to $3 range, like for the rest of this month, right? It's gonna burn so much of it that once the buy pressure exceeds that sell pressure, it's gonna shoot up way higher, and then the price is gonna be more valuable at a lower market cap. So you might be seeing a $4 Pyro, you know, at you know, $2 million market cap or three. You know, I'm gonna go over it, right? I want to go over it. I want to pull up that too, because that's what I didn't pull up. The market cap calculator. Market cap calculator at market cap. All right, there we go. So this is what I wanted to show y'all. So the current price of Pyro is, all right, let me paste this in. The current price of Pyro is $2.15. All right. Current supply of Pyro is, hold on. Current supply of Pyro, right? So this is and where we at? Right now we got 1.5 million, right? So the market cap is actually higher than it's showing right here, but we using this just as basically like a rough estimate, right? Just a rough estimate. But the market cap is at these numbers, right? The market cap is actually 1.5 million right now. The market cap is 1.5 million. Right? Big Pyro, the real one, not the deal one. Burn more supply than before we go heavy on exchanges. And Uniswap is our bread and butter. Yeah. You know, one token at a time. Yeah, buy and hold. Price squeeze gonna happen for the end of the year. Do the math, right? And I'm starting to see more people are understanding the tokenomics and math for Pyro, and that's really what it's about. Just educating the community on the tokenomics, you know, of this project, so y'all could, you know, buy smart, use smart money, right? Let's see. Vault and Pyro, yeah, them the two big dogs. You know, hey, Will Mac in the building. You know, Pyro got a much better chance of 1,000x than Vault. I will be investing my money in Pyro. Thank you. Hey, shout out to Ibby. You know, you really have to understand tokenomics to understand Pyro. I got my Pyro, wrote down my 12 words, burned it 6 feet deep. Won't touch it. Let's go. Hey, shout out to Crypto Surfer. Shout out to everybody that's in Vault too. Um, it's a lot of comments, but let's just go over this, right? So let me show you. So let's say if we burnt 100,000 more pyro, right? 100,000 more pyro. It'll only take pyro like at the same price, right? You see how it went down? Like it would take a less market cap. If we burned 100,000 more pyro, it'll take less of a market cap to reach $2.15, right? But let's say, right, if we was at $10, right? $10 right now, it'll only take $6.4 million of market capital, right? We burnt 500,000. We burnt the 500,000. $10 will only take $5 million of market capital. Let's say if it was 400,000, right? 400,000 pyro, $10 token, it'll only take $4 million. You see what I'm saying? So as the supply burns, the token, it takes less of a market cap for the token to go up, right? So let me do a little price prediction. Like let's say if we had 344,000 pyro, right, and we wanted $100 pyro, right, it only take $34 million in market capital to be at $100 pyro. So we would have to get in the tens of millions of market capital, right, which is possible, right, which is possible at the rate, the market cap to liquidity ratio is probably gonna only take about, a little under $3 million in liquidity to be at a $34 million market cap, right? Right now the liquidity we had 199,000, right? $199,000, basically 200,000 in liquidity, and the market cap is 1.5 million. So you could do the market cap to liquidity ratio. The market cap is 1.5 million, and we got 200,000 in liquidity. So you can see how the market cap to liquidity ratio is set up. Is like a 9-to-1, right? Or it's probably like an 8-to-1, right? But as the total supply goes down, the market cap to liquidity ratio gets stronger. So you gotta know that too, right? So say if we get down to 200,000 pyro, right? For 200,000 pyro for $100 coin is only gonna take 24,000, right? We do it flat 200,000, right? It only take 20 million, right? 20 million, 300,000, it'll be 30 million, 400,000. Right now we got 600,000 pyro, so it would take $60 million in market capital, right? And that's probably like around $5 million in liquidity, right? Like around 5 million in liquidity. So, it could be less. It could be less, like maybe 4 million, Well, let's see. Let's see what everybody's talking about. What happened when the supply runs out? The supply won't run out, right? The supply won't run out. The buy pressure is going to, like, for pyro to get to those lows, to lower circulating supply or lower total supply, right? A lot of ETH is going to be in the pool, so the price is going to be higher, right, as it gets lower in tokens. But the supply will never run out because, as the supply gets lower, the price is going to get higher, right? The price is definitely going to get higher as the supply gets lower. So it's going to cause it to be more difficult to burn pyro, even though it's still going to be burning, right? But if pyro $100 per coin, and then somebody buying in, they buy $200, they only getting 2 pyro, right? They only bought 2 pyro for $100. So it's only going to be like a decimal percentage of pyro burnt, but it's still going to burn. It's still going to burn, but if pyro is $100 per coin, right? Let me see. We had 300,000, right? Let's say we had $300,000. We had 300,000 pyro in circulating supply. The market cap is 30 million, right? And the token value is $100 per coin, right? Somebody come in, they buy $500 worth of Pyro. So they only getting 5 coins. They only getting 5 Pyro coins or tokens. They getting 5 Pyro tokens. So it got to burn 6% of 5. All right. So 6% of 5, you know, it's like some decimal point. It ain't even a whole Pyro. So it's gonna burn like percentages as it gets, you know, as the supply gets lower. It's not gonna be burning like how when you go in the Pyro Telegram. I recommend everybody join the Telegram for Pyro. Like when you looking at the burn bot and you seeing it burn 100 coins, 50 coins, you know, it's not gonna be doing that when Pyro worth $100. It's only gonna be burning like percentages of a coin. So it's gonna get to a point like where it's only burning percentages. You know, it ain't gonna never run out. You know. Yeah, this calculator isn't 100% accurate, right? It's not 100% accurate because when we look at the price right now, right? If we do the price, let me do it again, right? It's not 100% accurate. It's actually gonna require less. So we look at this was currently where Pyro currently at. Pyro is currently $2.14, and it's currently, let me refresh that one more time. Yeah, it's currently 634 or 644,000 Pyro. All right, 644,000 Pyro. And it's saying it's a $1.3 million market cap, but it's really a $1.5 million market cap right now. So it's off by like 200,000, right? It's off by like $200,000, but it's just a rough estimate. It's like a rough estimate, right? The market cap is actually higher than it is right now, right? So it's just a rough estimate. Do you think $1 billion market cap is realistic? I kind of feel like it is. It's possible, right? It's possible if enough people like believe in it, like how they believe in Luna, and Luna did $1 billion in volume. Like, you know, why can't Pyro do $1 billion in volume when it's on the market? Like, we see that it's, you know, out there. Like, you see that it's out there. You saw, like, if y'all looked at Luna, like one day they did like 2 billion in volume in a day in like 24 hours. So the money is out there. You know what I'm saying? The money is, as long as the money is out there, we can get it. You know, as long as they printing it, we can get it. That's how I feel. So the money is out there in the market. You know, we just have to, you know, direct attention to Pyro so, you know, smart money can move into Pyro. There's a lot of smart money out there that don't know nothing about Pyro, that don't even know this token exists right now. So as long as we keep talking about it, keep talking. Damn, yeah, my bad, y'all. My mic, I just hit my mic and unplugged it. But yeah, we got Slim Baby in the building. Big Pyro. All right, Slim, Wagwan. I didn't get in that early and bought Pyro my second chance at that 1000x. Yeah. How do I get in the Telegram? It says to join the main chat. You in Pyro Telegram, right? In Pyro Telegram, you gotta just verify yourself as a human. You know, it's like a little process. You just verify yourself as a human. All right. But yeah, y'all. So that's my video for today. I've been talking for like an hour, but I'm gonna go live every day just explaining what's going on with Pyro. But if y'all have any questions about this video, pretty sure I explained everything clear for everybody. I just wanted to make a clear, straight up video on what Pyro is doing. Check out the description if you're watching this on a replay or you just got in here later, but you can understand everything that Pyro is doing. On every buy and sell, Pyro is burning from the max total supply. This is the first max total supply burn token on the Ethereum blockchain. This token has similar tokenomics to Bitcoin. You know, when people buy and sell Pyro, it causes the remaining Pyro to become more valuable. And it goes through a Bitcoin like price squeeze where it shoots up to these crazy numbers. How every cryptocurrency, how the price of any cryptocurrency is determined is based on the total supply of a coin and the pool ETH. So as long as Pyro grows as a community and it has ETH in the pool, it has people holding, basically it has a certain amount of people holding, right? And Pyro burning from the buy and sell, or every buy and sell is burning 6%, it's gonna cause the price to shoot up because the circulating supply you see right here, or the total supply you see on the screen is not the total supply you're gonna see tomorrow, a month from now, a week. You know, you're not gonna see the same supply of Pyro because it's burning on every buy and sell, right? Super bullish on how this token works, right? You know, like Pyro burns 600. If Pyro was at 600,000, it'll be take less than 1 million, right? Because we know this is off by 200,000, so it'll take less than 1 million for it to even reach the current prices at right now. And Pyro is going up; it's becoming more valuable at lower market caps because the token is burning off of the blockchain. And let's say if we wanted a $10 Pyro at 600,000 coins, we would only need $6 million. Really about 5.8 million, right? It'll be about 5.8 million in market capital. You know, around what? It'll be around like 500 or like 600,000 in liquidity, right? It'd be like 600,000. The liquidity ratio is like a 9-to-1. Right? It's like a 9-to-1 right now. The liquidity ratio, the liquidity market cap ratio is getting better on Pyro. So yeah, I got over 30% of my 90-degree burns in the hospital 3 months. I got a feeling Pyro came into my life. Wow, damn. You know, health is wealth, man. Hope everything good with you, crypto surfer. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, that's my video. That's my video for the day. I explained everything about Pyro. Make sure y'all check out the description. You know, join the chat. Big Pyro. Make sure you join the Telegram. Before you invest, you know, check out the description. If you didn't understand nothing I said, or I got it all detailed in the description. I'll make a detailed description on every video I post. So make sure y'all read the description too. Like if you're a reader, make sure you read the description too. So it's your boy it's your boy Pyro. You know, I'm Big Pyro, but it's your boy Yon World. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate the super chat too, Ken. You know, $10 super chat. I appreciate that. It's your boy Yon World. I'm out. Peace.